Hey guys, I just wanted to put a list in here for the rules for the tournament that's being hosted by Not So Royal on the PA Events Discord channel. I'll leave this up here real quick for you guys so you'll be able to know the rules for the tournament battles as we move forward on in the tournament. Hey guys, Joe on coming in. Continuation of the Rome 2 Siege tournament that was being hosted by Not So Royal in the PA Events Discord. We have the rubber match, I guess you could say. This is for everything between Team Gangrene and Window Lickers. As of the last video between these two teams, Window Lickers were victorious in their field battle, so they have chosen to defend, it seems here. Let's get over the army comps here real quick. The attackers for Gangrene are Nabatea Maximus. Misacely is being commanded by Dagger McStabby, and Galatia is being commanded by Billy Blaze. And as you can see, because this is a defender's view, we can only see so many of the attackers. So we'll see a couple of the Galatian Legionnaires here. We do have a unit of naked swords out there for Galatia. Getting into Nabatea's forces, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of the Axe Warriors. We do have an African Giant Ballista here for Misacely. He's also got some more of his Desert Legionnaires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of Desert Legionnaires there. 1, 2, 3 more here. Unit of Desert Cohort and a unit of Tribal Slingers. Let's get into the defending armies here. We will go to Egypt first. Egypt is being commanded by Axe Minister. He has brought with him 5 units of the Thorax Swords, 2 units of Levi Thurios Spears. Let's get in. Actually, this is one of his units of his Carrion Axemen. Let's find some of his Thorax Swordsmen. Oh, he's got a unit of Egyptian infantry here as well. A lot of his units are pushed back up over here. Unit of his Thorax Pikemen here. The Levi Thurios Spears here. His general is a Carrion Axeman unit. He's actually got a unit of the Sobek cultists here. If you can see what's on top of their head, looks like an alligator or a crocodile head on top of their heads there, so pretty nasty force. More of his Thorax Swordsmen here as well. And back over here, he has actually brought with him 2 units. No, he's got 1 unit of light cavalry there, and he's also got a unit of the mercenary Kushite shield women here. I'm guessing they're going to probably come out along with the rest of this little bit of cavalry here. Like I said, yeah, he's got his 2 units of the light horse there. Second army, we will get into Spitfire here with Pontus. Majority of his army is here. It looks like he's going to be like the reinforcement army, basically, since the attackers are going to be attacking this front wall here. So Egypt's going to be the up front force. Looks like Kush is going to be a little bit trickled on the sides here, and Pontus will be reinforcing them. So let's get into Pontus's army. He is actually bringing with him 4 units of these Thurios Spears here. He's got 5 units of Pontic Swordsmen. Give a little eye on what they look like. 2 units of the Mercenary Celtic Warriors, which I believe are down over here. Yeah, 2 units of his Mercenary Celtic Warriors along with another unit of the Pontic Swordsmen are down here by this gate. He's also bringing with him 4 units of the Eastern Archers. He also has 2 units of the Light Cavalry over here by this back gate. And his general is one of his units of Pontic Swordsmen. He's actually bringing 5 units of those with him to the field. He's got 1 unit of his pikemen and 2 units of hoplites. So that is going to round out Pontus's army. Getting on to Kush here. Kush is being commanded by Reaper 753159. He's bringing with him 7 units of Shotel Warriors, 3 units of the Slave Slingers. He's got a bunch of his Kushite slave infantry up here, though. 3 units there, and I believe he's got 3 more units back over here. There's 2 more of them there. Here's some of his Shotel Warriors real quick. Just get a quick eye in onto them. A couple more units of his Shotel Warriors back on this ridge. One of his units of his ranged here is a unit of Nubian Bowmen. He's also got his Tribal Slingers, Slave Slingers right here. And let's get this starting to move a little bit here. He's got some more of his Slave Slingers here. His general is part of the Sally Out Pushite Royal Guard Cavalry, and he also has brought with him a unit of the Ethiopian Cavalry as well. So, without further ado, like I said, battle is beginning. We do have the Egyptian onager here, getting some fire over towards the Msesili giant ballista. Still do have all 4 pieces here. Actually, ballista's firing. Oh wait, I don't want to miss this. Make contact. Yep, definitely hit. And no, it's on fire now. So they will only have 3 pieces of artillery left. Now they're firing at something. Right here, it looks like they're firing on this corner wall here. I see that happen a lot on this settlement. People attack this with their artillery to try and knock this front section down. Starting to see a little bit more of... No, not really. Not really. Let's go check and see what that Saliat is doing. So it seems that Egypt has thrown out his 2 units of his light cavalry and the unit of the mercenary Kushite shield women. Kush is currently holding back his 2 units of cavalry. We have the Pontic light horse cavalry riding their way around this back hill, assuming they're probably going to make their way all the way around to the front over here to try and catch out Msesili or Galatia's archers. See how the wall damage is going up here now, up to 29%. Msesili moving in all of his towers, Galatia moving in all of his towers. Some units over here taking a little bit of losses. This unit down 7 men there. Anybody else really losing any men? Let's take a look real quick. Anybody? Actually, Nabatea is not moving. Nabatea has not begun his attack. And he does have a unit of Nabatean axe warriors over here down to 151. Towers currently up to 40% damage. 20% fire damage. I wonder why Nabatea is holding. Probably because they're looking to maybe make this as their land. Oh, wait, this unit's taking some losses. Galatian Legionnaires here down to 113 men out of 160. So these units are starting to take some... Wow, that was a pretty good shot. 14 men on that one. Another 12 looked like by my count real quick on that one. Still trickling down, men still dying from being on fire. Wow. Okay, so Msesili will be the first one to land a tower here. It looks like he's just going to try and get up here and silence that ballista there from Kush. This wall is now at 64% damage. Cavalry doing anything really in the back over here? Not really. Oh, wait. What is this? We have a unit of Levi Freeman over here for Galatia. This cavalry has been spotted, so at least some of this sally out has been made aware of. Hopefully the Galatian has made his allies aware of this force that's making their way out over here. We are starting to see Kush now bringing his 2 units of cavalry out as well. Let's get back up over here, see how this front wall, 87%. Yeah. Okay, so Msesili has now stopped. He started moving his towers up, and you can see some of them are now stopped. Probably because he doesn't want to be in the way of his artillery, which, boom. Okay, wall section is now down. Let's see what's going on up over here. We have a unit of Galatian Legionnaires. This was the unit that was pretty beat up. Actually now getting hammered by some Pila volleys here from some Kush slaves. We have another unit of the Desert Legionnaires about to get off of their tower as well. Yeah, this Galatian Legionnaire unit's getting torn up pretty good. A lot of javelins fire getting thrown into them. They barely even got into combat, and they are down to 88 men. It says that they are losing decisively. More of the Kushite slave infantry making their way over. There's a unit of the slave slingers getting ready to, I guess, unleash on some other units that are getting off of these towers. So we do have some more Galatian Legionnaires getting off the towers here. Unit of Desert Legionnaires here from Msesili making their way in to capture this tower up real quick, I imagine. Nabatea has now got a bunch of his towers moved up, actually. He's brought up 4 of his towers. These other 2 towers still just sitting over here, though. This one's dangerous. This one's dangerously close to falling apart. It's at 72% damage. I don't know if Pontus is still firing over here or if he's run out of ammunition. Not entirely sure. What is this? We have a unit of armored Numidian spearmen here. Here comes some more. Okay, so 2 units tribal slingers, another unit of desert cohorts. looks like 3 units of the mercenary Syrian archers, 1 unit of Celtic slingers. Like I said, yes, more of the armies are coming out of the woods here. There was another unit that was right there. I saw the flag quick, but I was not able to get over there fast enough to see what they were. The attackers have now captured this front tower here. It does look like Egypt is starting to shift over some of his archers in this direction. Yeah, his Nubian bowman. Actually, he's bringing 2 units, 1 Cretan archer, 1 unit of the Nubian bowman in this direction over here. With that wall now being down, Msesili is going to continue bombarding now with his artillery there, switching to flame shot, fire shot. Got about 4 kills in on these 2 units here of thorax swordsmen. Thorax swordsmen are going to start pulling back. Yeah, this whole front courtyard is now pretty much being flooded here by the attackers. This, I don't know. I don't know why the defenders didn't defend the walls. Basically, what I'm trying to say there. I don't know why they didn't decide to hold the walls there. We have some Egyptian infantry and some carrying axemen handling this unit of Nabatean axe warriors rather effectively. Nabatean axe warriors down to 96 men. 80. Oh wow, that dropped really quickly. Down to 85 men. It says that they are winning. Maybe it's just because they're fighting against the Egyptian infantry, who's really not that great of a unit. Let's see. Artillery fire still coming in. Did they make any contact? Really? Not a whole lot. This unit's down 13 men. This unit's down 21 men. So they have done a little bit of damage to these rear line units here for Egypt. Another shot coming in. Let's see where that one's going to go. Oh, just over the top there. Anything more with this cavalry real quick? It's kind of a very delayed sally out. Very, very delayed sally out. It does look like this Egyptian cavalry was able to take care of this 1 unit of the Levy Freeman. Let's get over here. Okay, so Pontus cavalry is out. They've actually caught eye on Numidian spearmen and the armored Numidian general here. Ooh, that's a tough unit. That's a very tough unit of cavalry. Let's see if we have anything else. Some more naked swords. I think we already saw that unit. A lot of archer fire coming in. Oh, somehow the attackers got a unit of axe warriors through here. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, there's nothing really here. Thorax swordsmen are not handling very well this initial attack. Now we have the Egyptian cavalry making their way around. We have some light cavalry over here taking on some armored desert cavalry. Ooh, that's not going to work out very well. Yeah, unit losing decisively there. This cavalry, though, maybe. He has a good chance of maybe being able to do something pretty good. All of the Nabatean heavy archers are out, but we do have, it's kind of like a foot race here. The armored desert hoplite is going to make it there before the cavalry is able to get into them. Nobody else really seems to be moving, so it's just that 1 unit. Oh, now we have the 2 units of noble swords. Oh, no. And here comes the Nabatean noble cavalry general. Well, he's going to try and do whatever he can do. He sent this unit in. So hopefully he's going to be able to get some kills. I don't think that's going to really work out. This is light horse. They are surrounded by... they've killed one man so far in that unit. This unit's lost 1. That unit lost 1. So they've killed 3 units of... Three men in these 4 different units of archers. Not really that effective. And the other unit on this side has now routed. The Shields women are still here, 150 out of 160. It says that they can be seen, so I'm guessing this cavalry is going to just come around and get them off the map real fast. Let's get back over onto this side. There was some more cavalry play going on. We have a unit of mercenary Cappadocian cavalry here for Galatia. Some more of the Galatian legionnaires, unit of Galatian spears. We have some Galatian legionnaires there. Actually, oh wait, Pontus is sending out some melee units here as well. He's got a unit of his mercenary Celtic warriors, Thurio spears, a unit of the Pontic swordsmen here taking on some Galatian legionnaires. A lot of cavalry combat going on here. Kush general now coming in. On to the mercenary Cappadocian cavalry. We do have the Ethiopian cavalry pulling out, and mercenary Celtic here for Pontus as well. We do have eyes on the armored Numidian general. He has come out of the woods. He was over there in the woods there. This is the Macecily general here. Desert Legionnaires, armored Numidian spearmen making their way over as well. A lot of stuff going on. Let's check and see how the inner keep battle is going. Wow, the attackers are really far forward. Yeah, one of the drawbacks there of not defending the walls is you're not defending the walls, so you can't really the attackers have a big help behind them because they didn't have to deal with anything here at the front. We do have some Egypts here. Carrying Axemen starting to break. The second unit of Carrying Axemen is more than likely going to break, taking on a unit of Axe Warriors with some Desert Legionnaires there. Kush does have a unit here, Shotel Warriors, but they're pretty much surrounded. Let's see. No, actually, they have their backs actually not in a bad spot. Not completely in a bad spot. They do have their backs to the buildings here. Taking on some Desert Legionnaires. This unit of Thorax Swordsmen actually came up, helped to break this unit of Desert Legionnaires, so Kush and Egypt are definitely working together. Starting to see some more of the Nabatean heavy archers now making their way up. What is this here? Armored Desert Hoplites there in the woods. Let's get back over here, see if any of the generals have died. We do still have, Macecily General, Kush General. I think that was the only... Oh no, Galatia had his general over here. Oh, Nabatea sent his general over here as well. Ooh, this is getting bad. This is getting bad. Kush General might want to get out of there because they really don't have a lot of cavalry over here. It's 1, 2, 3, 3.5 versus none. Well, Kush, the Ethiopian cavalry, still there, and this mercenary light horse here coming in, trying to take on the armored Desert cavalry. Not going to really work out. Pontus units that were pushed out here into melee combat, not looking very well. Mercenary Celtic Warriors breaking. This unit of Pontus Swordsmen are breaking. Thorir Spear unit here down to 133 men, says that they are losing as well. So it does look like the attackers are now just focusing their entire mobilization of their forces into this one lone breach point here, which could pay off for them, but I still don't know, I still feel personally that, kind of spreading out a little bit, because if they could get some units over here, they'd be able to... I know they would have to deal with what Pontus has over here, but if they could get a couple of units over here and just block off this road, they could surround pretty much all of this stuff. Not that it's... Well, actually, they don't really even need to do that. Now getting back over here, seeing how far forward they're pushed again. Let's see if these archers have a whole lot of kills. 11, 28, so they just started firing. Where are the rest of his archers? He's got another unit over here. Green archers here, 130 kills. Wonder why these units are not pushing forward here. It's really all that's over here is slave slingers, slave infantry, I should say. These two units here would be able to destroy them. Desert Legionnaires, Galatian Legionnaires, they could just march right up over here, take this tower, and just literally slaughter everything that's right here. Shotel Warrior unit now starting to get shot by some arrows. Oh wait, we have a unit... Oh, that's the ballista crew from Macecily from back there. They made their way inside here. Okay. Still anything really going on outside? Actually, yeah, we have the mercenary Kushite shield women completely exhausted, charging in onto a unit of noble swordsmen. That unit of Kushite shield women have just literally walked into their death. Literally, yeah, there's no chance. There's no chance of them living any longer. So yeah, sally out has been taken care of. Actually, final unit here, Thorir spears are now being broken. Where did the Kush general go? He rode all the way back around. Okay. Does Pontus still have... He has one unit of these Celtic light horse left. 70 out of 80. There's a lot of forces over here. I wonder what they're going to do, because there's no attack. They're not attacking over here. I'm curious. When are these units going to start moving? We do have the Pontic Swordsman General pushing further in this direction, away from where the impending combat is going to take place. Because this front is not looking very strong. We still do have, Shotel Warriors here, a couple units of Thorax Swordsmen here. But, even the Sobek Cultists looks like maybe they were involved in combat. I don't know, they are down some men as well. How's it going over here? Oh, wait. Thorax Pikemen moving up here for Egypt. This could actually be... Oh, wait, no, that could actually really be bad. Depending on where those archers are firing right into here. Thorax Pikemen are going to start getting hammered by the archers here. We also do have the Carrion Axeman General here for Egypt as well. Whoa! He's losing a lot of men. He needs to get out of there very quickly. Do we have anything else over here? Not really. Thurio Spears, yeah, toss them up there. Get those pikes back out of there. Yep, that's exactly what I would do as well. Because these archers are just going to eat these pikes up. Already down to 115 men. Unit losing decisively. Taking fire down to 113. Oh, wait. Thurio Spears just threw a peel at a broken unit. Okay. Yeah, this inner part right here, this front line is not looking very good. We do have a lot of, Kush flags up here, but they're slave infantry, not very solid Shotel warrior units anymore. This unit at 50, this unit at 87. The Galatian unit is already starting to peel around the side here of this Shotel warrior unit. Basically can just thin this line up. They can move through here, just push right into the backs and start just completely killing this front line. Still, these units are not moving up. This is confusing. I don't know why they're not coming over here to take this tower. I mean, it's a unit of slave infantry. They're not the greatest. I mean, they're the step-up slave infantry. But, slave infantry is now here in the center, starting to waver. The rest of the line is going to probably start to suffer as well. And here comes, unit of the Desert Legionnaires. Column themselves up. They're coming around, and they're just going to start, they're going to start fighting into these Shotel warriors in the back. Actually, we do have a unit of Desert Cohort here starting to waver. But yeah, the attacking forces, this is quite a force here. This is a lot of numbers. I get these units up over here. That makes sense because they can just funnel right in to the town center, which is right here. Just so you guys are aware, this is the town center. These three units here could just easily funnel in. This unit of the Kushite Pikes could obviously push in as well. It's going to take a little bit of time for these units to get all the way around because of all these sharp stone beds. It might take a little bit of time. Maybe not a bad idea to push a couple units up over here to delay any sort of a push in this direction. Let's see. We have slave infantry and Shotel warriors broken. The one unit of slave infantry that was over here is now starting to push in over here. I don't really even see a reason to putting them over there, though. Because this whole front line is broken. This is all wide open now. This is all wide open. Only one more unit down here. Unit of Thorax Swordsmen for Egypt now starting to waver as well. Wow. Quite a steamroll to a degree. I mean, I know it took them about 20 minutes to get in here, but now they're here. They got in here now. They own the front part of this settlement, essentially. Let's see where the Kush... Yeah, I did see the Kush General flag out there. He's still riding around over here. Interested to see what he's going to try and do. Nabatea still does have all of his archers out here. So maybe if he can finagle a way around over here, but there's Desert Hoplites there. Galatia has cavalry. The Nabatean General is somewhere. I don't see his flag anywhere. So the Nabatean General is hiding somewhere. That's another unit of cavalry. I think the Ethiopian cavalry... Oh, no, that's for Kush. There was another unit of cavalry there for Galatia. I don't know what kind it was. Oh, it was the Cappadocian cavalry. That's right. Cappadocian cavalry was defeated over there by the woods over there. Yeah, see, the attackers are now pushing up. Okay. Attackers have now pushed up over here. They've taken this tower. So now Pontus is going to have to start pushing forces over here unless he's going to just sit back, which, you know, sitting back might not be a bad idea, at least over here. But there's not a lot of infantry up here. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of ranged up here. There's infantry on this side. There's really not any. There's 1 unit of Pontic swordsmen here defending. Archers are now starting to loose their arrows. Slingers are starting to loose their rocks here. Yeah, we have archer fire coming in from the mercenary Syrian archers here. They're firing up onto the hill. This unit of slave slingers. Okay, that must be like a glitch or something. Let's see what the Syrian archers are firing at. They're not firing anymore. What were they firing at? Guessing they might. Yeah, they were firing at this Cretan archer unit here. Let's see what our front line is. Okay, so that mercenary, actually, shield women actually made it back in. Wow, they got back inside the settlement. I thought they would have been dead. Levi Thurio spears have pushed back up. We do actually have some of the fireballs here, so that should be pretty interesting to see when the attackers start. When the attackers do start pushing forward, when these fireballs are activated, they can do a lot of damage. We do have another set of fireballs here. They're already on this hill. No, there's none on this hill. Do have some of the eastern archers getting some fire off. What are they firing at? Looks like they're firing at the nobles, which probably the better target to fire at. Nobles are, the noble swordsmen are pretty nasty. So now Masacely has some of his tribal slingers here. I don't think they're firing. Oh, they're out of ammunition. Perfect. There's Kush is firing away over there. Just throwing all of his stones at units that don't have any ammunition. So well done there by Masacely. Oh, actually no, they do. They didn't look like they did. Okay, apologies there. Other 2 units of the tribal slingers here. Do have a unit of the armored desert hoplites making their way over here. Probably just going to, I guess, kill these 4 guys just because, and then make their way over here and take this tower. Is there anything? I can't see if there's anything. Well, actually, no. This is the defender side. Sorry. There is nothing defending this little path back around over here. The closest units would be the Thurio spears here for Pontus. Some more units moving their way around. Thurio spears pulling back. The Kushite shield women here. Guess they're just going to stay here to soak up some ammunition. Maybe stop any sort of a initial push by the attackers. Are they really moving anything up the hills? No, they're not. Though we do see some blue lines moving. What do we have here? 2 more units of Kushite slaves and a unit of Shotel warriors. Looks like they're heading up this direction, back up over behind the capture point, or victory point, I should say. Pontus is still holding firm here with his 2 units of hoplites there. Unit of Thurio spears here. Pontic swordsman. His general is actually over here as well. Nubian bowmen. Where's the flag for them? There. Yeah, this, just give you guys a little heads up. This settlement sometimes glitches. You can see all of these guys down here. It says 100 and 120 of 120. The other, I don't know, 8 guys are stuck up on this wall. So you could quite possibly see just a random amount of Nubian bowmen just kind of running around with no flag. So just figured I'd throw that out there for you. Oh, also, guys, I wanted to let you guys know that I am going to be putting in the Hungry Wolves Discord link in the description for my videos from now on. So if you guys want to, feel free, join the Discord. It's kind of newer. There's maybe 27 guys on it 27 people on it right now. But hopefully we can get it to grow. If you guys would like to, come hang out with us, over there on the Hungry Wolves Discord. More than welcome to come on over, play some games, you know, just talk. Totally cool with that. So I figured I would just throw that out there. Also, channel is growing quickly. My channel is growing very quickly. It's now up to almost 600 subscribers. We're at 577 the last time I checked, which is just still absolutely amazing to me. So just wanted to thank you guys again for the continued support. Thank you very much. It was really appreciated. So let's get back to the battle here. We have a unit of armored digital hoplites. That's the ones that took the tower here. They're starting to make their way up this path, and there's nothing here. Oh, Kush is actually moving over. What's he got? He's got a unit of his pikes making their way over, and some slave slingers. Okay. So that actually should be pretty defended. Because I don't think those hoplites would stand very much of a chance against the Kushite pikes. Along with slingers over here. Slingers haven't made their all. I'm guessing the slingers are going to move over there as well. Oh, okay. So we do have a depleted unit of Galatian Legionnaires now, chasing down a unit of Thorax Swordsmen, and these Levi Thurio spears are unloading their javelins into these Galatian Legionnaires. And now the Thorax Swordsmen looked like they were going to come down this direction, but we do have some Desert Legionnaires there as well. Galatian Legionnaires look like they're going to try and charge up the hill here, but that unit is immediately broken. Yeah. Hoplites stopped. As soon as they saw the pikes, they stopped. That's what I thought was going to happen. We do have the Pontus General making his way back over. Looks like he's coming back, just breaking stuff down along his way. Coming back over here into the town center. We have some of the Egyptian archers, Cretan archers here, starting to move back because there are the three units of the Syrian archers here for Galatia. Where our Nabatea's archers are here, and Mesesali's slingers are over here. Actually, one of his units of slingers not looking very good. Down to 25 men. Their morale is tanking. Some more Nabatean Axe Warriors making their way up. Just waiting for this push to start happening. This is a good area to start attacking, I would think. Well, maybe not. Pontus has his archers actually placed pretty effectively. So anything that would start coming up these hills, these archers should be able to hit. Yeah. A lot of archer fire coming in here, though. What is that? Thorax pikemen still getting tagged. Still getting hit. Gotta get them out of there. Down to now 34 out of 160. I don't think they saw a bit of combat. Maybe they have a couple of kills. 30 kills. For a pikeman unit, that's nothing. That is literally nothing for a pikeman unit. Unit of the tribal slingers looked like they were charged up. They have now broken. Ooh. Galatian Legionnaires. Let's see if he can actually get up here. If he can get up this, if he can actually get the... No, doesn't look like it's going to work.
Ready your weapons.
Pathfinding. Oh no, they are going up. This is not going to be good. Egypt's got 3 of his units of archers right here. Yeah, this is a path to come up here. Just pause it real quick again. This is a path to come up here, but you have to keep clicking. Keep clicking, just to give you guys a heads up. Keep clicking, and eventually they will go up there. Fireballs have now been activated. They're actually hitting some of the Thurio spears coming down. No other units here for the attackers have moved up yet. Nabatean Axe Warriors probably just going to hold there for a little while longer. Do have several units. Galatian Legionnaires making their way over. Actually, this one unit still having a tough time getting up there. Oh, wait at that. Is that more pikes? Another unit. Oh, that's the same unit of Thorax pikemen over there. But the Galatian archers, yeah, the Syrian archers now getting some good firing in onto this unit of the Pontic swordsmen here. Did look like some of them are firing up in this direction as well. Yeah, Thorax swordsmen starting to waver. Pike down to 30 men now. Pontus might want to start moving some forces. I don't know. I mean, I haven't. I'm just saying he might want to start moving some forces around. Back up over here on the hill, actually, slave slingers have actually gone through the pike wall. I guess maybe they ran out of ammunition there. Apologies. Tribal slingers. We do have some Kushite slave infantry taking on these desert hoplites here. Don't think that's going to work out very well for the slave infantry, though. They do still have the pikes here, though, so that is still a good thing. Another unit of Kushite slave infantry making their way over there. Kush General is making his way back inside the settlement again as well. And, oh no, this is not good. Yeah, Pontus really needs to start moving some units over here, because there's nothing up here. Now, the attackers can come right through here. Just start funneling troops in. There's nothing blocking the top of this hill. Capture point is here. Wow, that exploded pretty quickly. What do we have here? Naked swords, axe warriors, armored desert hoplites, Numidian spearmen here, more Numidian spearmen there. Yeah, that fell apart really quickly there for the defenders. Really quickly, actually. Kush General is starting to charge his way in. I guess maybe to just try and delay this oncoming storm here from the attackers. Hopefully he doesn't end up killing himself. Down to 66 out of 80 here. Sorry I'm moving the camera around so much. Just that I didn't think that was going to break that easily. I didn't. The Thurio spears just shattered. Looks like they just completely shattered. Yeah, now the attackers are coming up through this path as well. Just the one unit of Pontic swordsmen there wasn't going to hold for very long. Even with the archer support over here, they were still able to break through. Where we have Galatian Legionnaires. Oh wait, we got a unit of Shotel warriors that made their way over here, starting to try to hold up these Galatian Legionnaires there. Nabatean Axe warriors, Desert Cohort, Noble Swordsmen, Desert Legionnaires. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad for the defenders. We do have a unit of the Bronze Shield Pikemen here, though, for Pontus. So this one side should be maybe not held, but it's at least delayed until some archers or units with Pila make their way up. Do see the units, two of the units of the Syrian archers here for Galatia making their way up. Unit of tribal slingers as well. Yeah, they're just killing everything. They're just slaughtering. There's a unit of Thorax swordsmen that were over. Oh, no, that was the Sobek cultists. Yeah, that's a good unit to kill. They're a tough unit. A very tough unit. Kush General again coming in, charging through the pike line. Looks like they're just trying to do whatever they can in order to get Pontus to get his men over here. Pontus really needs to move men here. We do still have some more slave infantry making their way in. Ooh, actually, nice little move here by this unit of Shotel warriors. He's going to be able to get over here, get into the back of this unit of naked swords. That was actually a really good move there by the Kush General. Really, really well done. Let's see how this hill is going. Pikes are pulling back. They're actually getting hammered by the slingers that made their way up onto this hill. Just get a little look. That would be their vantage point. The pikes were roughly here where I'm moving right there. So what do we still have over here? Two units of slave infantry and a unit of Shotel warriors taking on this unit of hoplite. Okay, so this desert hoplite unit is going to die. I'm going to say that one of these units is eventually going to charge up the hill and get into these slingers. So these slingers are doing a number on this Kushite pike, down to 111 men. Do have some slave slingers there, though. Let's get back over here, though. I want to see how this is going. Still not looking very good for the defenders. 13 minutes left in the battle. Do have some archer fire now starting to make. Oh no, sorry, is that archer? Yeah, archer fire coming in onto some of the Galatian spears here. Galatian Legionnaires, tribal slingers. I guess they're out of ammunition. I don't know. Sometimes you can't tell with slingers, because the last time I looked over at them, they had their daggers out, but then they started firing again. So. Actually, over here's pretty okay, defended-wise. Thurio spears, slave infantry again, Shotel warriors, slave infantry, and Thurio spears for Pontus. So actually they were able to move some units up to get a bit of a defensive line. But this is going to be bad when this, if this unit of pikemen breaks, which they're still getting fired upon now, down to 94, 93 men. They're actually, slave slingers and eastern archers are making their way in, I guess maybe to try and block some of the arrows. This bronze shield pikeman unit is getting torn up, down to 80 men already. I do have a unit of Nubian bowmen here, getting some volleys back across. But yeah, with all of these archers right here, that pike unit's not going to survive. That's not going to be good. They need to get some more infantry over here. Is there anything coming? Yes. Kushite pikes are making their way up. What else do they have? I don't know. I'm just commentating. But yeah, this shield pikeman unit, bronze shield pikeman unit here is now wavering. Down to 49 men left. They're just getting beaten up. Let's check over here, see what's going on. I think that actually they just routed. That unit of pikemen just routed. See how the combat's going on over here. A lot of archer fire coming from the eastern archers on this side. 3 units of eastern archers getting some really good volleys into some of these hoplites, desert legionnaires, naked swords here, just cutting them up. Naked swords don't have any armor. They only have a shield. You can see them right there. A helmet, shield, and a sword, and their trusty loincloth. That's all they got. So archers are actually doing some really good damage there to the naked sword unit. Kushite pikes have now made their way up. There's a pretty wow, that was a big volley that just came in. Levy Freeman pushed up. They're going to pull back now. I don't know if Levy Freeman have Pila. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if they do or not. Anybody has that answer, feel free. Toss it. Oh, they do. There it goes. Never mind. And they have pikes. This pike unit now down to 70. Yeah, these pikes are just getting absolutely murdered. Okay. So we have a unit of Pontic swordsmen now made their way over here. That's good. And some hoplites are starting to push up. We do have the Masacely general now charging his way up onto the hill here. I don't know if that's a good idea with all these eastern archers over here. Probably going to start losing some men, as he is, yes. Just saw him go from 71 down to 57 rather quickly. Not sure why the Masacely general is up here. He's just going to continue on, maybe come back down the hill here. I didn't see him hit any abilities, so I really don't know why he came up there. Nabatean Axe Warrior's not looking good. Naked Sword unit still pretty solid, 117. Desert Legionnaire's not looking very happy at all. Armored Spears, doing okay. That hill was taken care of over here, right? Yeah. So Kush was a... Oh, wait. Whoa. Shotel Warriors and the 2 units of the slave infantry actually made their way all the way down over here. Armored Desert Cavalry is actually destroying these 2 units of slave infantry. Do have the Shotel Warriors, though, still doing some damage, killing the last couple of horsemen that were stuck in their unit. They are in shield walls, so they can weather the initial charge of cavalry. Unit of naked warriors. There's everything inside. Yeah, Nabatean general's back. They have reclaimed this tower again. Nabatea and Masacely have reclaimed this tower again. Or in the middle of yeah, they just took it back there. Do you see the Kush general now making his way back up closer towards the front line here? Town center again, right here at this flag. I'm actually pleased to see that the defenders are actually holding this back, because when this first broke here, I thought it was over. Honestly, I thought it was all over. Even with those couple of pike units, I mean, Kushite pikes here, 52. Hoplites are there with them. Did the Pontus pikes end up coming back? I don't see them. Yeah, I think they shattered. There weren't a lot of them left anyway. I think they shattered. Oh no! Nabatea here with his armored desert cavalry now making their way up this hill. And again, there's nothing here. Unit of slave slingers making their way over. They're not going to do much of anything. Let's just get this charge. Oh, yeah. Though we do have what's moving over here. We have the Kush General, Pontic Swordsman, and a unit of the Thurier Spears making their way over here. That actually might be able to do a good job against these armored desert cavalry. The Kush General is already charged into combat here. Pontic Swordsman tossing their peelers. So actually, yeah, the armored cav is not looking too good over here. Down to 45. That unit, this unit with 34. And they are in combat with the Kush General, so Kush General is still going to keep killing them. Okay, so this rear flank has been defended. I don't think these cavalry are going to make it out. Down to 36, 28. Even if they pull out, they'll lose men. Now that infantry's in there, if they pull out, they're going to lose a lot of men. Let's get back over here onto the front. We do see the Syrian archers. Do they still have ammo? It does not look like Syrian archers still have ammo. They're just charging headlong into combat. Kushite pikes here. Hoplites, Pontic swordsmen, Eastern archers. Unit of noble swordsmen actually wavering. Whoa. Oh, the defenders are actually pushing out. Wow, this is kind of back and forth. This is kind of back and forth. I was shocked. I'm shocked. The defenders are actually held over here. They're pushing back out. Actually, this unit of armored hoplites getting shot at by this one lone unit of Eastern archers that are still here. Pontus bringing a unit of hoplites down around this way. What would be his target? Maybe these units of archers, but the general's right there. I don't know. Don't know. We're going to have to see. Yeah, this was defended. Nabatean cavalry is going to pull back. Oh, wait. The Galatian general made his way over here as well. And he's getting picked apart. He's getting some Pila volleys in on him. He's down to 38 out of 80. His cavalry here, 16 out of 80 and 20 out of 80. So, yeah, that cavalry got beaten up pretty good. What's the Galatian general doing? He's going to pull back. He's going to pull back. Let's see. Where did that... there was a unit of Shotel warriors over here. I don't see them anymore. They must have died. They must have routed. There wasn't a lot of them in there anyway, so they must have died. Masacely general up here on the hill, right behind some Nabatean thorax pikes. Nabatean thorax pikemen up here now, pushing forward. This pike unit, Kushite pike unit, is going to break. There's only 27 of them left. These hoplites are going to start getting beaten up a little bit. Oh, actually, no. We have a unit of the Numidian spearmen starting. They've broken. Oh, they're just routing. They're just routing. They're actually running back towards combat now. Now they're running away again. Shotel warriors getting in onto the side. Oh, cavalry charge. Sicily General took a shot there. Ended up actually wavering this unit of Shotel warriors. These two units of Shotel warriors starting to waver. Pontus bringing up a unit of his Eastern archers. I'm assuming are out of ammunition. Going to just throw them right into combat there. Yeah, this is looking weak again over here. Kush General's throwing himself back into combat again here. General's still alive. Down to 19 cavalry, 19 men left in that unit. Oh wow, the defenders are looking pretty thin now. He has to leave this unit of this unit of spears over here because of the Nabatean cavalry over there. 324 left. I don't know. Let's see, Masacely General still alive. Oh, the Galatian General's dead. Oh, okay. That's a little bit of a different story. Nabatean General's still over there. Let's see what we have for the defenders. Pontic Swordsman General's still alive. Looks like the Kush General's going to just throw himself away. He's down to 8 men left. And... where's the other general? Egypt General. Oh, Egypt General died up over here, or somewhere along this road. We did see him die. Wow, this is close. This is close. This is exactly how I would want a final battle to be between two teams in a tournament to see who goes on to the next round. This is close. Just just going to stay in some combat for a little bit. See where the best combat is, right here. Seriously, General wavering. Nabatean thorax pikes are wavering. Whoa. Balance of powers going back into the defenders. Galatian General wavering. The thorax pikes are wavering. But see, he's still on this side. This is still worrisome here. They could break through, though. Shotel Warrior unit now starting to waver. What do they have back here? Archers. 2 units of archers. We do have the Thurio Spears making their way back around, but that's it. This is all that's left for the defenders right here. Aside of that 1 unit of spears making their way around, this is it. They actually do have a unit of their hoplites down here getting into the Nabatean Noble Cavalry General. Don't know how they got down there. Maybe they pushed through. Or probably not pushed through, pushed down. Do have the Armored Desert Cavalry over here taking on some Pontic Swordsmen. Minute left in the battle. Hoplites actually have turned away from the general. They're going to charge over because they're going to try and get into these Nabatean archers. They were getting shot in the back, though, so it makes sense, but they're going to have cavalry on their back now. Yeah, charge into the hoplites there. Now they're closer to the archers. The archers can just aim right up and fire straight into their backs, just like that. More of these men just dropping. Let's keep an eye on their flag down to 99, 98. Nabatean cavalry have now broken. Let's see how the top of the hill is looking. Actually, wow. Another turnaround. I did not know who was going to win this. Looking down, like kind of flopping back and forth. Just trying to cover as much stuff as I can. I know I was kind of flying around with the screen there, but I was trying to cover as much as I could. Looks like this is going to be a successful defense there for the Window Lickers. Window Lickers look like they're going to be moving on. Yeah, Window Lickers are moving on to the next round. I believe they will be taking on the 3 Charioteers. Pretty sure that's the final. I'll have to check and make sure, and I will get back to you guys with those videos. Let's get into the ending army comps here. Start off with Axe-Minister with Egypt. His general here carrying Axeman unit 49 kills, 2 units of light cavalry 59 and 67. His mercenary Cretan archers 72, 120, 147, and his Nubian bowmen here with 64 kills. Egyptian infantry were up by the wall there, 34 kills, carrying Axeman 123, 92. Levi Thurio spears 67 and 55. Mercenary Cushite shield women, 55 kills. The Sobek Cultist with 94, Thorax Pikeman 39, Thorax Swordsman here with 57, 84, 59, 59, and 110. Getting into Spitfire here now with Pontus. His general with 116 kills. His mercenary light Celtic Horse here, 22 and 89. His Eastern Archers actually positioned very well, 159, 157, 126, 189. Really well, really good numbers there for his archers. His Bronze Shield Pikeman just got absolutely evaporated, though. Only 21 kills. That unit shattered. His Hoplites here, 149, 106. Mercenary Celtic Warriors, actually, I think they were parts of the sally out there that he did, the infantry sally out, 129 and 25. Pontic Swordsman here, 68, 126, 77, 93. And his 4 units of Thurio Spears, 159, 54, 12, and 105. Finally getting into Reaper here with Kush. His general here, 207 kills. The Ethiopian cavalry with 30. His Nubian bowmen here, 130. Slave Slingers, 149, 129, and 114. So really well done with his ranged force. His pikes, 186 kills. Kushite slave infantry, 111, 58, 20, 54, 135, and 119. Getting into his Shotel warriors here, though, 234, 137, 303, 257, 320, 154, 137. Devastating units there of Shotel warriors. Fantastically done. Used them perfectly. Absolutely fantastic. Getting into the attackers here now, we have Nabatea with Maximus. The Noble Cavalry General here, 121 kills. 2 units of the Armored Desert Cavalry, 113 and 86. Nabatean Heavy Archers, 119, 123, 176, and 127. His 3 units of Desert Hoplites, 47, 239, wow, and 193. Wow, really well done, those 2 units. His Nabatean Axe Warriors, though, 39, 124, 59, 145, 24, and 1. 2 of them doing rather well. The other ones did not perform very well. His Nabatean Thorax Pikes, though, here, 215 kills. And his Noble Swordsmen here, both close to 200, 171, and 191. Dagger McStabby here with Masacely, his general, 155 kills. Giant Ballista here, 53 kills, but that was the reason for the breach point that allowed pretty much all of their armies to get inside the settlement. Tribal Slingers here, 82, 111, 82, and 62. Units of Armored Numidian Spearmen, 70 and 95. Numidian Spearmen, armored and regular, okay, 0 and 7. Getting into his Desert Cohort, 68, 180, 151. And to fill out his army with Legionnaires, 292, 170, 205, 93, 120, 78, and 76. And finally, we have Billy Blazes here with Galatia, Noble Horse General, 116, Mercenary Cappadocian Cavalry with 58 kills. Only 58 kills, wow. Celtic Slingers, 29, Syrian Archers, 99, 132, 146. Getting into his Galatian Legionnaires, 159, 152, 200, 81, 131, 49. Galatian Spears, 147, 2 units of Freeman here, 116 and 13, and his 4 units of Naked Swords, 33, 66, 81, 201 kills with this unit. Wow, very well done. So, okay, this round is now over. I'm really thinking that this is going to be the final here now between the Window Lickers and 3 Charioteers. As you saw a couple of days ago, 3 Charioteers won their second battle, which allowed them to go into the finals. I'm pretty sure it's the finals. I will get back to you when I find out what it is, and you guys will be able to get to see those battles once the replays come to me. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the battle. If you did, please make sure to like and comment on the video. Like I said earlier, continue subscribing to the channel, creeping up close to 600. Guys, thank you very much for the support. I will talk to you soon.